Beautiful Geminis, and welcome to your tarot weekly forecast for the week of February 10th. I am so sorry these are out late, but I made it on the 10th, guys. We have the full moon that was just last night. It was so incredible. A lot of emotions have been on highs. If you notice, people are just kind of outbursting or all of a sudden saying their piece. Don't be alarmed. And we're going into Mercury retrograde, on the 18th, I believe. So keeping our cool, trying to cross our T's, dot our I's, making sure our communication is clear, double proofing everything. It's going to be good. February in general is a lot more lighter, a little bit more expansive, making room for growth and change. So I'm super excited. And this week is Valentines. What? In honor of love, I'm going to be doing a bonus love reading at the end of our general reading forecast. So please stay tuned. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So make sure you check all three of your signs to have a complete understanding of what this week holds. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you so much for watching. If it serves you, if it resonates with you in some way, please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. All right, Geminis, let's take a deep breath in. Let's get started. And guidance for the energy of Geminis for the week of February 10th. Ooh, that popped right out. You might hear my dog drinking water and playing with his toy in the back. I apologize. That's him. Wow, the energy cards are a little stuck. It looks like there might be some decisions to be made, Gems. All good. I'm going to switch decks really quickly. Ooh. One more. That was some work. Okay, you guys have the High Priestess, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups, Page of Wands, and 4 of Wands. First things first, Geminis, when you start out with the High Priestess, there's a lot of need to go within yourself. This is not the time to ask your friends for your opinions, overthink. Get still. Make sure you're getting your sleep. Do your meditations. Go walk in nature. But it's really about going within. There's a lot of clarity, understanding, and peace to be had prior to making any decisions that come up. Trust your gut. When the High Priestess comes in, there might be a nudge. There might be kind of an intuitive hit that maybe you're not getting or you're purposely ignoring. So the universe is like, let's get centered because we're going to try to bring you to that place of balance so we can move forward. We have the 8 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. Something might not have turned out the way that you had hoped or expected, Gemini. That's not exactly a bad thing. What it brought to your awareness was a desire, a need for something deeper, something more, not just in terms of relationships, but in terms of spirituality, your purpose, your drive. You recognize, I don't want more of the same pattern or this surface or this cycle or the same kind of triggering. I want to have more meaning. I want to grow. I want to move forward. You really do, and you're really, really ready for it. So if you're targeted, I want to say targeted, I'm sorry, triggered in some way by something that didn't turn out, don't cry over spilt milk. What happened, but there's a positive to it. Maybe this thing happened so that this awareness can be brought to the trigger, to the issue at hand, something that has to be healed, something that has to move, or finally is going to propel you and be like, you know what? Nah, I want more than this. And you need that. You have the Page of Wands on top of it. Whatever it is that is getting recalibrated, it's getting you in alignment for what you're passionate for, your drive, your verve. It's kind of like a fire under your ass, just a little bit. I should have taken that toy away from him. I'm so sorry. But it's understanding that whatever challenge you might be experiencing right now, it's an opportunity for movement, for growth, to embrace what's coming up. Now you have the 4 of Wands. Funny enough, Gemini, whatever you just went through or the decision you're making or whatever is kind of out of balance, it actually is going to bring you closer to manifestation. 4 of Wands, that's the card of marriage, home, happiness. It's actually your manifestation in form. It's a celebration. You worked so hard to get yourself out of burdensome situations, of cycles, of patterns, of God, you've been working and reworking and going back and going forth. And finally, whatever this last little tidbit was, this realization, this epiphany, it wasn't ever to hold, it's not pulling you back at all. There's a silver lining to it. It's actually going to propel you forward and get you into alignment to receiving this ultimate manifestation. And I love the Four of Wands. And this is not just about success and manifestation, it's with other people as well. Again, this is the card of marriage. King of Cups. I was just going to pull a clarity card. The King of Cups, guys. This is trusting yourself, creative solutions, the ultimate emotional balance and happiness. It's a funny irony when something we think like didn't go our way was the actual blessing in disguise, or something that triggered us. We think, oh no, not again. No, it's that final turnaround and all your blessings are coming in. This week, go within, meditate, find the silver lining, find the positive to whatever the situation was that triggered you, to really go deep and actually take action, move forward, and get with it, because your manifestations are coming in. Who knows? Like, it's what you needed to kind of, just like I said, fire under your ass. Like, gonna do it, gonna jump, gonna accept that job, gonna get into that relationship, gonna make these moves. And it's a blessing. It's absolute blessing, Gemini. All right. I feel like I have to pull one more card. Is there anything you have to say? I guess so. Then you have the Five of Swords. Guys, this is an understanding. I think that whatever this is, I don't know what this is for you, Gemini, that maybe happened, but review other people's motives. Don't look at just the surface level. Be like, you know what? In the long run, this wasn't in alignment. There wasn't the same values or something. There was something there that you have to go a little deeper in, because if you decide to try to go back into that place of safety and comfortability, it's not a good choice. So really, really see how this can be a blessing. I think they really want you to not overthink things. When you have swords, it's always the mental realm. Learn what you can from the situation. Don't revert. Understand, like, be really clear with yourself. Like, you know what? At the end of the day, I really did all I could. Or at the end of the day, I really recognize this, and continue to move forward. Don't let your thoughts trip you up. All right, romance. Again, this is a general reading for Gemini. So this isn't just for like this week. This is just any kind of romantic guidance the universe has for the energy of Gemini starting now. Let's see. Romantic guidance for the energy of Gemini. Ooh. Love yourself first. Engagement. Release your ex. Pay attention to the red flags. So first things first, by honoring yourself, your boundaries, your values, what you feel you deserve. Kind of, when we love ourselves, it's not just like, ooh, bubble baths and massages. It's like, I'm not going to pick up that phone call. I'm not going to send that text message. I'm not going to do that same sabotaging pattern. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have self-respect. And when I have self-respect for even against yourself, you become more attractive. You have the engagement card. Now, yes, engagement can be literal, but this card is actually about your love life ascending to new heights, moving on to new levels. And it looks like the universe really wants, whatever this was that happened, whatever this is going on, you're kind of recalibrating a little bit and realigning yourself so that you can actually move forward in healthy relationships. Now, you have released your ex. Understand, we are going to be going through Mercury retrograde. People tend to come back. But more importantly, whatever is being triggered, whatever's coming up is an opportunity to release unhealthy attachments, and not just to the people, but to the beliefs and the ideas that were created when we dated them. Not good enough, low self-worth, low self-esteem, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. There's a lot more that goes on here, and the universe is saying, look, it's time to clear your energy. It's time to cut cords. You can't cut love. It's like cutting light, but you can cut everything else, Gem. And if you guys look for that, I give a free MP3 to cut cords, remove swords and knives. The link is down below. If you want it, really helps. And we're going to be in a waning moon. What better time to do release work? You have pay attention to the red flags. The universe is saying, look at, watch yourself. You might want to notice you're making same decisions, kind of going back to old habits, pushing back. No, you are meant to honor yourself, honor where you're at, love yourself, keep those healthy boundaries, keep that goal, move forward in relationship. The universe wants to give you this, whether it's engagement or marriage or partnership. You are meant for this, but just watch out for any sabotaging behaviors, thoughts, subconscious patterns that might undermine this development. Pay attention. If you know that when you drink, you get a little crazy. If you know that whenever like that song comes on, just don't listen to it. be prepared to when things get triggered to not really sabotage this happiness. It's here. It's meant for you. The universe is just giving you that little heads up that it's going to come up for you guys. And Mercury retrograde, doesn't it always? So I hope that serves you, Gemini. If you like a more in-depth reading, a healing session, a release session, manifesting session, my link will be down below. Otherwise, have an incredible, incredible Valentine's Day. Love yourself. Go out, have a blast, clear your energy, make space for those who make space for you. And I will see you guys next week for next week's readings. Take care.